Welcome to exercise 7 of Microsoft Office Word. It is a question based on mail merge. We want to do the question for mail merge or merging. Therefore, we'll check on the questions and then we go through them. Right. So we are requested to open a word processing program. Then we create the following table as it appears. We save it as list in our folder. So if you check keenly, we have a table here. And this table has columns and rows. Columns are 1, 2, 3, 4, and rows are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we open the application for Microsoft Word. We can maximize it. Allow me to zoom it a bit. So we go to Insert, we press on Table, we click Insert Table, we indicate the number of columns that we have, which are 4, and we indicate the number of rows, which are 7. After that, you press OK. Then you enter the details provided for that particular table. So you'll bear with me so that we can type those informations in the tables. This one, you just right click, you click Add to Dictionary if it brings the error. So we can proceed typing the rest. So the ones that have errors, you just right click, you press Add to Dictionary, you right click, you press Add to Dictionary. Then we continue typing the other information. So we are done typing this. We are requested to save it as a list. So I click on file, go to save as, we go to desktop, then we can open our folder which is Dantech Computer Solutions. We press on the file name, then we type the name list as provided, then we press save. So we are done with the first with creating the first file, which is now our data source. We are done with the list. After that, we are requested to open a new word processing program or document. Then we apply the page settings as follows. We have the page orientation, which is landscape. We have the margins, which are 1 inch all round, and we have the paper size, which is A4. Therefore, you open the word processing document. We can maximize it. We can now go to the page layout. We have the page layout. Under the page layout, we press on the orientation. We choose landscape. Choose landscape. After that, we click on the margins. The normal one is the one which is 1 inch. For instance, if your computer shows centimeters, you use the one written 2.54 centimeters, which is equivalent to 1 inch, or you just press the one type normal. So the normal one is the one which is 1 inch all round. After that, you go to the size, you choose A4. You choose A4 under the size. So we have page layout, we have the orientation, whereby we chose the landscape, we have the margins, whereby we chose normal, and we have the size, which is A4. After that, you can save your work fast before you proceed with creating your file, which is making a file like this one. So this one is a shape. We have the outside shape. So, and before you apply the shapes, you first save your work. We are requested to save it as certificate. So you go to save as, you write the name certificate. Then, very important, you notice that under the save as type, you have one document. So you change that format from Word document, you apply rich text format. You click on rich text format, then you can proceed to desktop. You open your folder, then you press save. After you have saved your work, you can now go to insert. You pick the shapes. It is a rounded rectangle. You pick this one under the shapes. You pick the rounded rectangle. Then you can be able to long press and you draw something like this. You draw your rounded rectangle. We have the shape styles. It comes automatically after you're done drawing the shape. Therefore, you can press the button for more options and you can choose this one with black and white colors. After that, you right click inside the shape. You are given an option to add text. You click atom. You can increase the size to around 12. Then you press center. This is left, center, and right. Therefore, you click at the center. Then you start typing the information which is provided. So we will type that information. Click enter, then we proceed with typing the others. So after that, for example, this name, it has a red color. You just right click it, you press add to dictionary. After that, you can highlight the title, the certificate of appreciation. You bold it by clicking this button. Then you can increase the size. You apply size 36. That automatically increases the size of that text. After that, uh, after you're done with that, we can go to shapes. We proceed to shapes. So you go to insert, you click shapes, then you can choose this button, you click it, then you can draw a shape down there. You right click that shape, you click add text. After that, you go to insert, you press on not insert, you just go to home. You can increase the size and use around size 12. You can as well bold it. Then you type the information inside that. You press the tab on your keyboard to space. You space using tab. Then you type the other name. Click enter. You type the name sign. You apply the colon. You space once. Then you long press and you click the dash button on your keyboard. You space using tab. You type again sign. You apply the colon. You space once. Then you long press the shift key and long press the line button. So that is it. So after we have that, we'll proceed again to insert. We go to shapes. We pick this star. We have star set banners under the shapes. We use the second one. You press the shape, you long press, then you apply the shape or the star shape under the letters certificate. Then for you to be able to see through the text, after you apply the shape, automatically we have the format bar here. Then you click on the shape fill. You click on no fill. You press on no fill so that you are able to see through the text. So that is our file. After you are done, you just click on file, then you click save because we had initially saved our file as certificate. So after this, we have a question that says, open the word processing program, then you use the file named list as the data source and the file named certificate created as the main document to generate customized certificates for each student. We save the merged document as marsat. Therefore, we go back to our file which is named certificate. So we are going to follow the process for mail merge. To merge, this is a letter. We are given a letter and we have created a data source or a list containing the names that we want to merge our letter with. Therefore, you press on the button named mailings. Then you click on the button named start mail merge. After start mail merge, you click on letters. After you click on letters, you proceed to select recipient. Then we use existing list because we already have the list that we want to use to do the merging. Therefore, you click use existing list. It automatically proceeds to where you have saved your work. Therefore, if you have saved your work under the desktop, you go to desktop. If maybe you have saved your work under the documents, you can go to documents. For a case, my file is under the desktop. Then after desktop, I click on my folder. Then now I double click on the file that I want to use to merge, which is list. Therefore, I double click list. You can see that these ribbons here have become active. Therefore, I highlight the name student name exactly from the less than up to greater than. Therefore, I select the name student name from less than to greater than. After you're done, you press on Insert Merge field, then you will press the name, student name. So you replace the exact name that you have selected. After you're done with that, we select the next field, which is admission number. We go to Insert Merge field, then we replace with the same name that you have highlighted down here. You press the same name. After that, we highlight the next one, which is the year of study. You come to the Insert Merge field, then you replace the same name. After that, we have position held. We highlight it. We proceed to Insert Merge field. We replace it with the same name or field name. So after you are done with that process, you proceed to finish and merge. Then you click on Edit Individual Documents. We have all, then you press OK. So I can maximize this to show you. You can see that we have several files. For example, the first one, we have the names have been replaced automatically, whereby we have the name of the student, we have the admission number of the student, we have the year of the study, and we have the position held by that particular student. If you scroll downwards, you can see that we have the details for the second client or for the second student. If you continue to scroll downwards, you can see we have the details for the third student. Again, we have the details for the other student. You continue to scroll down, you have all those details. So we have been able to create one particular letter. Then we created a data source or a list of the names that contains the names for those students that we want to merge them. Therefore, you just create the letter, then you go to mailings, you follow that procedure to merge your letters. So after that, you just click File, you go to Save As, then you write the name provided, which is Myersat. Then we click on Save. When it gives this, you just press on the button written Do Not Ask Me Again. Then you press OK. After that, you can now close your file. Yes, after that, you can as well close the file for certificate. Remember, this was the main certificate or the main document. So you click Don't Save so that the fields will not be replaced. So you just press that and we are done with that question. So that is how we'll do the mail merging. You create the letter first, you prepare the list, then you follow the procedure to mail merge such that all the details or the certificate, like the letter that you have created, it will be sent to each particular individual using the process for mail merge. Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to subscribe, like, and share with your friends. Thank you so much. We'll meet in our next unit. Thank you.